Here's the 30-cent upgrade that let me double my prices and stand out from everyone that's selling bookmarks online. Most sellers stop at the product, but customers don't just buy what you make. They buy how it makes them feel, and this one detail changed everything. I used sublimated ribbon to brand a bulk bookmark order, and suddenly it went from handmade to high-end. No huge budget, no fancy machines, just a small change that created a premium experience. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made it, from start to finish, including all the settings and the tips to avoid ghosting. Plus, I'm even going to be talking about how I use this in real orders to up my price. Okay, so let's talk about custom ribbon. So this is UVTTF, not UVTTF. This is sublimation that I printed. This is satin silk-like ribbon, but this is polyester so that you can sublimate on it. I'm gonna see, does it say it back here? Right there. Premium polyester. Oops, focus please. It says right there, premium polyester. So that means we can sublimate on it. So I am first going to cut this so that it fits on my whole heat press. So I'm just gonna cut it in half. This design I made on Canva. Let me move my camera a little bit closer. This design I made on Canva, and I already made it the size that I need my ribbon to be, so that it makes it super easy. So I'm gonna grab my tape, my handy dandy tape dispenser, so we can do this together. And then my scissors. I'm just gonna put my logo right there because you know what happens when you don't do that. All right, so let's open it up so that I can actually show you. I got this on Amazon as well. It was literally same day delivery. So as you know, with sublimation, it has to be light colors. So you could essentially, I love the frayed edge. So this is like a cream champagne color, which is gonna look beautiful with this design, but you could essentially do an all over print. So if you are not liking this, you could essentially make prints that are just a little bit wider so that the whole thing gets printed. So maybe for our next video. All right, so I'm just gonna cut these to size and then just tape them down. You could also essentially do double-sided print on one side and then print on the other side. Now, I'm not too worried about like the edge because like I am doing them like this frayed edge style. So I'm not worried about like cutting straight lines. You could essentially make them larger and then like go back and be OCD with the edge, but I'm not worried about it. It's not the style that I'm going for on this one. So I'm just cutting and then I'm gonna tape them down. You can do this with any ribbon. This is just the ribbon style that I chose for this order that I'm working on. All right, so literally this roll cost me like, I did the math. It cost me like 17 something, so let's say $18. I can get 135 bookmark lanyards, if you will, with this much. So it essentially cost me like cents. So very good investment. All right, so let's tape these down. Just like with sublimating anything, you just want to make sure that they're taped down enough so that, yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. They're taped down enough so that it's not gonna move and ghost on you. Ghosting happens when your print moves while it's still hot. All right, so now it's taped, so I'm gonna go ahead and press it. Let me grab my butcher paper. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way because I don't want it to get on my heat press. I think I made it a little too small, but it's okay. I have some scraps I can use. I used to save my scraps for everything. Now I just see it as a waste of time, but I still have some. All right, so I'm gonna heat press 300, let's see. This is my shirt temperature, 370 for 45 seconds. All right, let's see them now. Careful because it's going to be hot. Ah, they look so good. Can you see that? All right, I don't want to put them down right away because then we're going to get ghosting. That's how you get ghosting, is if your image moves and it's still hot. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep them separated. But like, this is the back side. Let me show you. Let me get up close one for you. So good. There they are. They're so pretty. All right, let's put them on the bookmarks. If you have ever felt like your work is being overlooked or underpriced, this is your sign to elevate how you show up.
This isn't about adding more work. This is about adding more value. You already have the talent, you already have the product. Now let's make sure that it looks exactly how you want to be paid. If you want my full supply list of everything I use, or even simply a Sublimation 101 starting course, they're all inside my free community. I've linked everything down below. And if you need help building a print business that actually sells, not just scrolls, you know where to find me.